Hi there, I am a kitchen novice, and one thing I have never done before is boil an egg. Let's change that. Let's turn this up to 6 and boil some water that we've got in a pan. I do like boiled egg, and as many people call them, soldiers. Are there any other names for them? Are they just strictly soldiers in the eyes of the world, or are strips of bread known by something else? Do let me know in the comments below. We've just got to allow this time to boil, so I read, because I've got instructions over here that I'm following, mostly to the letter. So after what seems like a very long time, I think actually it was only like 10 minutes in total of waiting, this pan of water has finally boiled up to the right thing. I don't know, I'm still a little bit iffy on the terminology, but I should have got a lid for this, shouldn't I, and done it like that. So now it's time to put the eggs in. I'm going to boil a couple. So just check over the eggs. I mean, it's an egg. So it says on my instructions I have to lower the eggs in like it's some kind of Mission Impossible mission. I'm a little bit nervous because this is still very hot. I'm going to make sure I don't drop it. I should be able to just submerge it in water like that. And that's just one egg. Let's try the second. When I was trying to think of comparisons for lowering it in, I couldn't think of Mission Impossible. I could only think of Indiana Jones, but I'm not even sure that's a thing in that franchise. I haven't seen any of the films. Am I missing out? Do let me know in the comments below. I do plan on watching at least the first one at some point because they're available to stream. But anyway, I've put the eggs in now, and we've now got to leave to boil for 4 minutes. My wife, who holds the camera, has put on a timer for 4 minutes. So let's wait and see what happens next. I'm just waiting for that 4-minute timer to elapse. And while I do that, I'd like to say thank you so much to those who've been very complimentary about these cooking videos. Let me know what you would like to see me try cooking next, because like I say, all of this is new to me, including boiling an egg. So I think the only way is up from here, because that's the most basic thing. Certainly when I was growing up, they'd say things like, well, you can't even boil an egg. Well, I can now. So yeah, have some say in where I take my journey next, and let me know in the comments below. So the 4-minute timer has elapsed. We can now turn that off. We're going to move this away like that, so it's not still getting the heat. And now the next step is I've got to remove the eggs and put them into cold water. Time to go fishing for the eggs. I'm going to try and do that in balance, and then drop that into the cold water. I was afraid it was going to crack them, but I forgot that it's obviously been boiled. Oh, there we are. Cool. Now we just need to leave it to cool for a minute or so, and then we'll be ready to serve. But before we do that, while that's cooling, let's prepare some toast. Now I've already done this because I did this for the the video the other day. So let's put a couple of slices of the toast in there, of the gluten-free promise bread. I don't even think we're plugged in, are we? No, I don't feel that we are. Ah, that's a good tip. Turn it on. Turn it on just so that it actually works. There we are, lesson learned. I can boil an egg, but apparently I can't use a toaster. I think it's time to take an egg out now. So apparently I can do it with my cold fingers. With my fingers, not my cold fingers. There we are. That's an egg in the cup. Like that. I'll just wait for the toast to pop out. So the toast is prepared. Just going to cut them into soldiers now, in inverted commas. Some people toast them. I think other people just slice up the bread, don't they? I think that's a way. I feel like that's the way I had it when I was younger. Those are probably extremely thick soldiers, but we'll go with that, I think. So now it's time to try it. So finally we've got our soft boiled egg. I'm assuming that you'd leave it in there a tiny bit longer, and I'm now informed that that's why we put the egg into the cold water in order to stop it from heating inside. Let's take that and go on, come in slightly. There we are, so that you can get that ultimate yolkage. I mean, that's just perfect, isn't it? That's my favourite kind of boiled egg. And I'll be honest, it's not my favourite, but I do love it when it's soft, runny, warming and hearty. And I think if I was in a hurry, I would do that, and I wouldn't toast the bread, so you'd get almost a different thing on the soldiers. But that's personal preference, isn't it? What more can I say about a boiled egg? In the words of Neil Buchanan, try it yourself, because if you're like me and you're nervous about the kitchen, you're unsure, this seems like the perfect place to start. Because for me, I started with a chili. I started almost from the deep end. This is a great place to start to get, from what I can see, the basics in boiling and just simple cooking. So yeah, do give it a try. Let me know how you get on. Also, click the thumbs up button, comment and subscribe for more food videos, and I'll see you again for another one. Bye bye for now.